Hey there, and welcome to another episode of the Total Retirement Game Plan, where we want you to live more and leave your mark during retirement. Today's topic is important. We're going to talk about physical and mental health as it pertains to retirement. It's about preparing for an active, enjoyable retirement by focusing on a crucial aspect, which is our physical health, right? Retirement is not just about finances. It's about being active, being mentally sharp, staying engaged so that you can truly live more and leave your mark. Subscribe to our channel, comment, let us know what else you want to hear about in the future. Let's dive in. First and foremost, right, why is it important to spend time on our physical health in retirement? It's going to enhance our quality of life, right? Staying physically fit allows you to do more, whether that's more travel, spending more time with family, exploring any potential new hobbies. It's also going to improve simple things like your balance, your strength, your overall resilience, which is going to help prevent any injuries during retirement. Lots of you out there may be concerned about how much healthcare could cost in retirement. Health issues can be not only physically draining, but financially draining as well. Maintaining physical health through retirement could save thousands, and it could help preserve your financial stability throughout retirement. You're going to need to support your financial health if you do live a longer lifestyle, right? Staying healthy may increase your longevity, which is going to have financial implications, right? Healthier couples, you're going to be able to take more advantage of Social Security benefits because those payments will be there longer for you. And you may be able to enjoy lower tax brackets over time because you can spread out what you need to withdraw because of your increased longevity. So how can you stay physically active in retirement? First things first, I think having a personalized fitness routine would highly benefit. You need to pick activities that you're going to enjoy and that fit your physical abilities. I ran into a guy on the golf course the other day, and I was amazed at the end. He golfs 2, 3, 4 times a week. And as we finished the round, he told me that he was 90 years old. I was extremely impressed and just thought that was amazing. So golf is a way that he's been able to stay physically active, and he's still playing at 90 years old. How cool is that? Other ways you could stay physically active in retirement is setting goals, being realistic in them, and making sure you can stay consistent, right? One of our core beliefs is little by little, a little becomes a lot. So it's important to start small, build up gradually in those activity levels. Goals can become part of your daily or weekly routine. Maybe you want to set aside 20 or 30 minutes every day for the activity that you want to engage in. I think it's also really important that you have a group to do this with. Make it a social experience, right? Stay connected. You can have group classes, walking groups. We can find a lot of fulfillment in these social connections, which can help keep us engaged and motivated to achieve our retirement goals and to stay physically active. I'm sure you've noticed there's a direct correlation with our mental health to our physical health. And when we feel better when we're physically active. Your physical health is also going to support your mental health. And here are some ways that will happen. Regular exercise is going to be able to preserve our cognitive health and reduce the risk of dementia or memory loss over time. Mentally engaging activities such as trying out new fitness classes or learning new sports is obviously going to stimulate the brain and help keep it sharp. So let's explore some ways to maintain that mental wellness throughout retirement. We want to stay mentally engaged. How do we do this? We might learn new skills. We might participate in brain games, right? Sudoku, those types of things. You may want to explore a new hobby to help keep the mind active. Regular mental stimulation is going to be extremely important for long-term brain health. Just like on the physical side, on the mental side, it's important to build a routine. Maybe you like to solve puzzles, spend some time on that each day. Maybe you like to be engaged in creative activities. I think one thing that's really important with a routine is, incorporating reading into that. Do you want to read some in the morning? Do you want to read some at night? These are going to be ways that you're going to help keep the brain adaptable and keep it alert. Another way to stay mentally sharp is to encourage us to spend time with family and friends. Social engagement is strongly linked to better mental and emotional health. Maybe small little things like you have a regular game night or you have a regular outing. These are going to help create meaningful connections and be able to support the emotional well-being throughout retirement. Y'all remember, your physical and your mental wellness are critical parts of a happy, fulfilling retirement. It's important. Remember, retirement planning is not just about your X's and O's and your finances. It's about creating a lifestyle that allows you to live more, leave your mark, and thrive through retirement. Thanks for joining us on the Total Retirement Game Plan. Make sure you subscribe to our videos. Let us know if there's anything you would like to learn about retirement related. Have a great day.